Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again for yet another top 5 video. As you can tell, I'm over here at a friend's house with two very special guests, and we're going to be talking about our top 5 favorite movies that are on DVD that are not on Blu-ray, that we would like to see get HD releases, hopefully sometime down the road. I'm here with Gabriel and Arron.
What's up?
And we're about to do our, like I said, top 5 movies we'd like to see get Blu-ray releases. He doesn't know, he didn't know where we're gonna do this video, so he's just sort of sitting in, holding his favorite stuffed animal
with a certain bear, which I didn't know. Looked like.
Yeah. But I do have some honorable mentions. First, when it comes to movies I would like to see get Blu-ray releases, one of them is a Spike Lee movie. This is before our top 5 honorable mentions. Get on the Bus. This is a Spike Lee movie that came out back in, I believe, like the mid to late mid 90s. That I always really liked, because a lot of his movies get Blu-ray releases that I've noticed, and this is one of them that hasn't. And hopefully one day, sometime down the road, it'll get one. Always been a big fan of Charles Dutton, the main guy from this movie. You also get Ozzie Davis in here.
The bald guy from Aliens 3.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
And Nick of Time is another honorable mention, also starring fucking Charles Dutton and Johnny Depp and Christopher Walken. Two great movies that I would love to see get Blu-ray releases. This is one of my favorite thriller films. I always like that one a lot.
So we're doing our honorable mentions beforehand?
Yeah, first, yeah.
Okay. Well, this is my honorable mention. It's Black Devil Doll. And this is a fun, real low budget movie with a puppet that kills people, these girls. I actually asked Rotten Cotton about a Blu-ray release recently, and they said that the quality is so low it's not even worth like upgrading to Blu-ray. But to me, I just want it in my collection. I mean, like, I don't really care too much how it looks, but this is a fun one.
Yeah.
So,
is that the only honorable mention you got?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so the first one on my list of movies that I would love to see get HD treatment, or like a special edition, Blu-ray or something, Suburbia. This is a coming-of-age flick about these kids that live in this small town, and they're not really doing much with themselves. They hang outside of 7-Eleven or like a liquor store, and just try to figure out what they're trying to do with themselves. And I always really liked this one. And there's another movie that I believe Roger Corman made that's called the same thing, but this is a different movie from the 90s.
That's the one I was looking for. I think I have that one somewhere.
Yeah, I think the other Suburbia is the one from like the 70s or some shit.
Early 80s.
Yeah, whatever it was. Yeah. But this is the one I like, with Steve Zahn and Parker Posey and stuff like that. And great flick. Hopefully one day we'll get a Blu-ray release. Come on, studios. Come on, Warner Brothers.
Yeah. So my first two are going to be pretty obvious ones that desperately need a Blu-ray release. And that is Schwarzenegger's and James Cameron's True Lies.
Yeah!
So, as you know, there's a good action film. James Cameron made it. I actually have this, so it kind of is on Blu-ray, but this is a
bootleg one from like Stinky Tuna.
I forget. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's from, but I mean, studios. I don't want to buy this one. I want to buy a real one.
Yeah, legit one.
Put it out. We'll buy it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And number 2 on my list. And this is in no particular order, but this is a movie I always liked. Growing up as a teenager, like it's kind of like Dazed and Confused, and movies like of that era. And it's a movie called The Stoned Age, and it has Clifton Gonzalez in this one, and it's just about people getting stoned and getting crazy and stuff. And if you guys have ever seen it before, this one definitely needs to get a Blu-ray release at some point. This one guy in here kind of reminds me of like Seth Green, but like a bootleg version of Seth Green, sort of in here. But this one girl, one of the main chicks in here, is like super gorgeous, man. But this movie always makes me laugh, and maybe one day, hopefully, we get a Blu-ray release of this one.
I never seen that one.
Yeah, it's alright. It's pretty decent.
All right.
I think it's like straight to video. I don't know if it was actually theatrical or not.
Yeah. My second number is another obvious one. I don't know why it's not on Blu-ray. It should be. It's another James Cameron film, The Abyss. And I haven't seen it in a while, but it's just a fun underwater adventure. Came out in the late 80s. I have a boot of that one too.
Yeah.
But again, it's not official, so I don't really count it. But this one needs to come out.
Yeah, man. And next up on my list over here, sorry, Gabe's just sort of sitting here. How's the bear doing? Is he okay? Is he hungry?
No, he's fine. He had some honey.
Oh, okay.
Like Pooh Bear.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the next one on my list is a movie that came out starring Robin Harris, or it's based on a stand-up sketch from Robin Harris, the guy from House Party and stuff like that. And he passed away right before this movie was made. And Faison Love, who played Big Worm in Friday, voiced the character of Robin Harris, and that is the movie Bebe's Kids.
Oh, shit.
And I always loved this cartoon growing up back in the 90s. I believe you can watch it in HD, like on Netflix or one of those like streaming services. So I know there's an HD master of this out there. So maybe one day we might get a Blu-ray release of the film. But Bebe's Kids, they don't die, they multiply. See, even you even Gabe knows that shit.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Oh,
you don't know fucking Bebe's Kids? Slap yourself.
Oh shit.
2 times. Okay, there we go. But hopefully Bebe's Kids gets a Blu-ray.
Right, hopefully.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 3 is called Thriller. They call her One Eye. And this is like a 70s grindhouse revenge flick about this girl. She gets kidnapped and forced into prostitution, and then she ends up getting revenge on all the guys. It's very Tarantino-ish. And I actually have a boot of this as well. But it's not on an official Blu-ray, so this one needs to come out soon.
And my next one right here is quite possibly one of my top 5 favorite martial art movies of all time. That it's not on Blu-ray, and this DVD is loaded with special features. And I had this DVD in my collection for years, and it's one of the best martial art movies out there. And that is The Master of the Flying Guillotine. I hope one day, like 88 Films or Arrow Video or something like that gets the rights to this and was able to upgrade it to HD or even 4K for that matter. That'd be kind of cool, because if you've never seen this movie, it's about this guy, this master that's blind, a kung fu master that's blind, and he has a guillotine, and a guillotine's that thing. It's like, wait, how would you explain it?
Well, like he throws it.
He throws the thing
and it goes on your head and then cuts your head off.
And, you can cut your head off.
It's a really good movie. Actually.
It's a bad. If you love martial art movies, or if you've never gotten into martial art movies and you want to try to, this might be one of those entry level ones that you want to watch and see, like this one or 36 Chambers of Shaolin. Like if you don't like that one or this one, I don't know if martial arts is going to be your thing.
If you're familiar with the game Street Fighter 2, that movie is kind of similar to it. How it's like a tournament and they have people from all over the world. That's
like Mortal Kombat in a way, but people like have like long arms and like weird ways of fighting, and it's kind of badass. It's kind of one of the most badass martial art movies out there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, that's my number 2.
Okay.
That's your number 2, or
I only have one left.
Oh, okay. Alligator. It's a cool early 80s horror flick about an alligator this girl puts her pet alligator down the toilet and then it grows into this huge monster. It's kind of a Jaws ripoff in a way, but it's really cool. It's not on Blu-ray. Here's actually the bootleg of it.
Man, you have a lot of those ones that you like
of only the movies that aren't officially released,
Yeah.
But I want to have them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is a good film.
All right, and I'm gonna show you guys my number 1 movie that I would love to see get a Blu-ray release. I believe you can like I said, you can watch this one in HD like on Vudu and stuff like that. But it's one of my favorite movies of all time, favorite coming of age movies, and it's a movie called Angus. Even the actors of this movie have appeared on my YouTube channel, especially Angus Bethune himself, Charlie Talbert. And it's about about a big kid getting picked on in school, and him just trying to figure out what he's gonna do with his life. He has a best friend that's kind of nerdy, has big ears that stick out.
So it's pretty much about you.
Pretty much, yeah. And the girl from Jurassic Park is in here, that little girl, and that's the one he's infatuated with in here. Also stars Kathy Bates and George C. Scott playing his grandpa and mom in here. One of my favorite movies of all time. And come on, man, Warner Brothers, put this out on Blu-ray. That's my number 1 right there.
Well, I don't know if that's my number 1, but the last pick for me is a childhood favorite. It's Cloak and Dagger. It has the kid from E.T. in it. Basically, he finds like an Atari disc that has some secret CIA codes on it, and the government's trying to like track him down, and it's a cat and mouse type game. But it's really fun. I really like this movie, and I watched it a lot as a kid, and unfortunately I don't even have a bootleg of it.
That's official DVD, but like, yeah, there's no bootleg edition of it on Blu-ray.
Of the Blu-ray. But I hope they release a Blu-ray of this. I mean, you know, it's a good movie. So
yeah. So guys, let us know down below what movies that you want to see get Blu-ray releases that you have on VHS or DVD and stuff like that that haven't got that upgrade. In the comments down below, from best to from like your top 10 or something. And so Gabriel.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite movies that that you like growing up?
My top 5?
Yeah, do you have a top 5?
Let's see. There's there's The Goonies. Let's see. There's
Don't just say that because that's my favorite one. Okay.
no, wait, are you asking him his favorite movies, or or movies that aren't on Blu-ray?
He wouldn't know that though.
Okay.
He's not like us. He's not like us.
Let's see. Land Before Time, Thumbelina. Let's see. Top 5. Let's see.
I just.
There's E.T. most definitely.
Okay.
Let's see.
But Thumbelina's on the list?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta love Don Bluth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, yeah, I'm going through my little top 5 myself. Let's see, what else? Shoot. What else? There's, that was 4 right now. The 5th one would be,
Back to the Future?
Short Circuit.
Oh, Short Circuit.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But guys, if you enjoyed this little video right here, hit that thumbs up button. And give us some suggestions for some other top 5s that we may try to do in the future. Because these videos that we're doing, these ones are not getting like massive views or anything like that. We're just sort of doing them for fun. So if you guys do enjoy them, please share them around and give us suggestions down below.
And click the like button.
Yeah. And we'll see you guys.
And subscribe.
Yeah.
And hit
all that stuff.
And hit that little bell button and all that shit, you know?
Yeah, all that shit.
Yeah.
Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.